So today we will discuss about the benefit of studying English in the globalization era. Introduction. English is an international language that is universal. English has been agreed as a language used to communicate between people in almost all over the world. Several superpower countries such as the UK, US, and Singapore have made English their primary and official language. English began to become an international language during at 18th and 19th centuries during the heyday of England, which had many colonies throughout the world from America, Asia, and Africa. Because de facto, English has become the lingua franca on this planet. But why is English made an international language? According to Tom Gradle, English as an international language is none other than the rise of United States as a superpower since the end of World War II. In addition, the use of English as an international language is based on the history of British colonialism. England, which had the largest colonial territory, influenced the expansion of its spoken language by colonial nations. In the era of globalization, learning English is very important because, apart from being a means of communication with foreign nationals, learning English can also provide other benefits, one of which is increasing one's competitiveness because they are considered more competent and knowledgeable. Not a few international companies require language certification results such as TOEFL or the likes as one of the qualifications needed to work at these companies. Even though many people still underestimate and doubt the importance of learning foreign language, especially English. Even though there's nothing wrong with trying new things, including learning English, which has a myriad of benefits. The following are the benefits of learning English in the current era of globalization. The first one is academic interest. Learning English is very important, especially for students. This is useful so that you can increase your knowledge, whether it's knowledge about the culture of other countries or language knowledge. This is evident because schools have begun to require English lessons recently. Second, make it easier to communicate with other people. Because of its universal nature, of course, English is one of the most widely used language in the world. So if we can speak English, we can communicate with people from various countries easily, especially when we travel abroad. The third, have knowledge about technology. Another benefit of learning English in the current era of globalization is that it helps us to understand existing technologies. By mastering English, we will certainly know very well how to operate technology such as computers, smartphone, internet, software, and other technologies. Four, lastly, career development. In the current era of globalization, English is quite vital and a mandatory requirement to be able to work for certain companies. For example, public relations, staff officer at embassies, or flight attendants, and etc. Of course, all need English skill. Even though not all jobs require English, mastering English is a plus point in itself which will certainly be useful for our career. In this modern era, many foreign investors enter the country to set up companies in Indonesia. So, the use of English is very necessary to make it easier for entrepreneurs and job seekers to compete for jobs. Therefore, skill in speaking English is also very important assessment in today's global era. So we go to the final conclusion. Learning and mastering English in this modern and globalization era has many benefits, whether it's in the realm of education, work, even in everyday life. People who are good at English are considered cool, so they can also increase personal branding. But of course, the local language and Indonesian cannot be left alone. Everything must be aligned and well controlled. So I think that's all about presentation today. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.